They say the first madrasa, the first madrasa is the madrasa of the home. And the influence that the parents have is actually priceless. And that's why I think one of the most insidious things that was, or that had entered our homes was a television. Yeah, because a television was direct access to the family right in the heart of the home. The family is, it's like there's a joke from Friends, I think it's Friends, where, or something else, somebody tells somebody that he doesn't have a TV and he's just shocked. He's like, huh? What's your furniture pointed at? So it's such an integral part of our homes that sometimes, like, even when I didn't have a TV, I would say that. People would be in shock. What, you don't have a TV? What do you mean? Like it was like I was an alien. So with the TV and now with the phone as well, because little kids are having access to these things, I would actually say limit this stuff as much as possible. Like, be very cautious with the inputs that are accessing the home. That's number one. Yeah. If you are of the opinion that no, I have to have a TV, no, my kids, they want a phone and this and that. Okay, if you're bringing that thing is now your responsibility to police it. Make sure you understand what parental controls are. Make sure you're now watching stuff like, I keep getting sent these clips, a little clip of Peppa Pig and talking about same-sex relations and two fathers and two mothers. And some stuff is even more kind of unclear. Like, I love Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, like Kung Fu Panda, the trilogy is just wicked. Yeah, just in terms of
Kung Fu fighting, is that the truck?
There's Kung Fu in there as well.
Yeah.
Hence the name, Ali.
That's not nice.
That's what you deserve.
Yom Qiyamah, inshallah.
I think I'm safe. I don't think I'll be stopped from Jannah for that.
Kung Fu Panda.
You know what? I think I'll be rewarded actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you know what? Your ensemble looks good.
My what?
Your ensemble.
Can someone do tafsir of what you're saying?
Just wait. You'll get the tafsir, inshallah.
You ensemble very good.
Yeah. So you look, mashallah, Allahumma barik.
Yes.
That hat is like a red spot.
But the thing,
so I take that and I dash it away.
No, the thing is,
so I'll be rewarded for that, inshallah.
I wear it so it's not too much fitna. I'm just, I just don't want to cause fitna. That's why I wear it.
Ali, you should have just not said anything.
Do you want to wear it?
Maybe later.
With the light on?
Yeah, of course.
To see where you're going.
We'll go mining, coal mining and that, isn't it? Yeah, so what was the question?
Peppa Pig.
Yeah, so Peppa Pig.
Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, so Kung Fu Panda in the third episode, it's like the two fathers. And I'd watched it and I was so happy. And then my friend goes, yeah, the Kung Fu Panda was mad. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, the two dads. I was like, oh damn, I didn't even clock that.
Wow.
So some things are just so subtle, you don't even clock it. So be aware of this sort of stuff. If you want to give your child a phone, you're responsible. And I say this to parents as well. Like when I was teaching in a school, parents would sometimes come up to me and go, my child has TikTok and you're on social media, what would you advise? I was like, if your child has a TikTok, you need to be a mufti of TikTok, a shaykhul hadith of TikTok. Allah. Yeah, you need to be
muhaddith.
Yeah, muhaddith. So the point is that don't ever let your kids outsmart you, because your kids are supposed to be looking up to you. So in that sense, you should always be ahead of the curve. I personally would say that there's different avenues that different parents are taking. Some parents are focusing on becoming financially free, and when I say financially free, there's one question that kind of alludes to that as well. Financially free means that I could be here earning, I could go to another country, I could earn, I could go to another country, like I'm free, I'm not pinned down to a place. So that's also an advantage as well. You can go to another country, and those elementary first years, I would even say that the argument for homeschooling has become more and more convincing. Yeah, a lot of parents are strongly considering homeschooling their kids. Yeah, and policing, and you have to be really involved. You have to be really involved. So gone are those days where you could, do whatever and your kid could be playing outside and, they'd come home and, what I'm saying. So you have to be really involved. I would say the madrasa is the home, your involvement with regards to who the child speaks with and all of that, until the age of 10, you have to be close with the child. I remember when I was in year 7, my mum would take me to the school, and a lot of people would laugh. Like, his mum still takes him, what a loser. And I think there was somebody else. We were the only 2 people in the whole school. And I was like, Mom, come on, allow it. Like, I know where it is. Why do you have to take me? And afterwards, I want you to come straight home. You know, it takes 10 minutes. I'll allow you 13, 14 minutes. I was like, she's so extra. Even in primary school, don't go birthdays and this and that. I was like, oh, it's too much. But the thing is, that all helped. It actually all helped. And the thing is, some parents are like, oh, I don't want my child not to like me. That's insecure. I want my child to have everything so they don't hate me like I dislike my parents. Look, that's the other extreme. You can't always be the buddy. Like there's this movie, it's a popular movie, and he has to look after the kid. He's the father, very detached, but he's a chilled out parent. The child says, I don't want to eat this, give me Smarties in milk. And he gives him Smarties in milk. Yeah, let me do this and let me do that. He lets him do whatever. And then what happens is he grows up, he's got diabetes, his teeth are falling out, like he's got health concerns, there's big problems. And then he turns to him and he goes, why didn't you stop me? He's like, oh, because you asked for it. He's like, yeah, so what? I was a kid. He's like, no, but you know, you would get upset. It's your job to say no to me. So the thing is that sometimes we misunderstand what's actually required as parents. Yeah, actually look at traditional parenting and yes, apply certain things that are modern, but this is ridiculous that you can't even raise your voice because that's trauma. I was doing a course in Cambridge, and even the Cambridge professor was saying that when I was speaking in that gathering, they even said that even telling your child off can be regarded as trauma or can be regarded as abuse. Yeah, that was the bottom line. He said that if I tell my child off and he or she doesn't like it, can that be regarded as abuse? And the person thinks and goes, yeah. Flaming Nora, mate. What's going on here? Yeah, so you can't be taking it from these modern kind of things. I would say look at the traditional values and yes, balance them up. Like back in the days, they would have, you know, such punishments that today it would be too much. Dial it down, manage it, but don't wipe it out totally as barbaric and this and that. There's ways that you can kind of facilitate that. Did I answer your question, yeah? Alhamdulillah.